It's a big night in Halifax, and we are at the very cool Foggy Goggle. And here's why.
We lost the war, who won the battle, pulled out the rug from under. We lost the war, who won the battle, they thought they had our number.
I finally caught up to them. Now, I'm not sure if their management or their people or anyone let them know just how much of a stalker kind of campaign I've launched against Paper Lions, but somehow they let me follow them, and I've been doing so and trying to track them down, and I've done just that. Playing at the Seahorse tonight are Music PEI's Entertainers of the Year, Paper Lions. Woo! Cheers to you!
Cheers. I don't know if we've cheers to our...
Really? That's fantastic!
I don't know if we have. This is the first official cheers.
And I love that it's the internet and we can just drink freely. Now, before you put your glasses down, 3-time ECMA nominees, band, a pop recording, and video of the year. Woo! Okay.
It's a night of firsts.
I know, well, there you have it. All right. So now that we got the drinking portion out of the way, although we'll continue to sip along, great Nova Scotia beers. Is everyone kind of happy, sort of happy? You got the dark stuff. I don't know about that.
Oh, it's good.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to go from, I guess, your left to right and let everybody introduce themselves. You got the brothers on this side, though, right?
Yes, I'm John McPhee.
I'm Rob.
I am not a brother, but my name's Colin.
Colin, and you're...
And I'm David.
And David, all right. And they are Paper Lions, and you guys have been touring nonstop, but you're coming to a little bit of a break in the action. Am I right, John?
We are, yeah. We're taking the next month off or so.
Yeah.
Going to be working on a new record, trying to get some music together,
Very cool.
and it should be good.
Yeah, well, and the last time we were trying to catch up, you were actually here cutting some demos and stuff like that. Are you going to record the album here in Halifax, or?
We don't really know where we're going to record it. We're still working on the just getting the songs ready for the album, but maybe Halifax. We do love it here.
Yeah. Okay, but you're from Prince Edward Island, and now Belfast, yes? Or not everybody.
The three of us are, and David just grew up down the road about 20 minutes, little place called Montague, PEI, and yeah, we...
Shout out Montague. Woo!
That's right.
We should drink to that.
We all went to
Okay.
school in Montague.
Just because we're here.
I know.
Cheers in Montague. Hey, I don't know.
Really? Okay.
No.
Anywho, okay. So now
I'm sure it does.
How did it happen? Well, first of all, for those of us playing the home game, this is the original Chuck E. Danger Band, and you're probably tired of answering that question, but because I don't know why. Why did you change? Is it like Madonna kind of changing her image, or
Yeah.
what is it?
More like Prince.
Prince. I love Prince.
We about, what was it, 2 years ago? Almost 3 years ago, we decided to change the name. It just came along with a bunch of other changes that we were going through as a band, a change of management, a change of our whole ideology, sort of. So, yeah, we changed our name too.
Right. And Paper Lions came from anyone?
A random pairing of two words that seem to have a nice ring to it. And one
Is
of
it that obscure? No.
it's not completely obscure, but
I didn't mean that. That was a judgment call.
We
and I
found
love the name.
we had a tough time, deciding. We kind of had this whole list of maybe 200, 300 names, and our booking agent and our friends and our family and our manager, they were all sending along their suggestions, and we initially had kind of wanted to be called Lions Club, which was the first sort of lion-esque thing that came to the
That
table.
limits your booking ability, though, doesn't it?
The trouble was, yeah, it's sort of, we realized that we would get in some legal trouble. I actually have a sister who was a lawyer, and I just kind of ran it by her, and she did some research, and she said, not only could we be sued by the International Organization of Lions Clubs, which are like the geriatric sort of community club, but we could be sued by every individual one in every little rural place of the world.
And
so
why? When you can be the Paper Lions.
I tell you, so I don't
rock
know.
on.
Yeah, I think John kind of threw it out. So
Yeah, it was in the middle of the list, and we had a designer who came up with a really cool Lions
It's neat.
theme.
I like it.
Excuse me, and,
I like
and
your
that got us on a Lions sort of theme idea, so we started pairing words together, and Paper Lions was it.
That's it. All
And then
right.
there's always the obvious that paper is weak and lions are strong.
Well,
The
an
juxtaposition.
oxymoron. Can I use the word oxymoron? Is that no?
mostly just
So-
moron.
Oh wow.
I would say juxtaposition.
But
There you have it. All right, very good. Okay, now this brings to light another kind of question. I always ask this of bands because you've been together a long time. You're still working it out. It's still good. It still feels happy, and we're nowhere near the behind the scenes kind of special VH1 behind the music. No, it's good.
We are actually.
Are you getting along, or you're breaking up, or you're
Yeah, no, we're near that special you were referencing.
really? Can we go viral? Can you give us any dirt on these two over here, and then I'll let them have.
Just follow us for the night, you'll see.
Okay, very good.
You don't want to know the dirt that's
Really?
going on behind the scenes
Really?
here.
They seem very calm, and yet no, not so much. And yeah, I walked in, I said, it's early in the night, yes, for you guys, but you're not going to play till 12. What's the lifestyle like? If you guys have been gigging for as many months as you have, are you just sort of, is this noonish for you, or what time? Like where it's like 6:30 now.
Yeah, I don't know. We definitely time gets blurred when you're on the road, but we find different ways of sort of passing the time. We go through like just
Any knitters?
No knitting, but we go through massive fits of television on our laptops. But we
What
kind
are you
of
watching?
Lots of Mad Men, Breaking Bad, Big Love, Boardwalk Empire.
today I watched The Fighter. It was a great movie. Really excellent.
And are you movie guys? Do you get to movies?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go around. What's your
Rob's our like movie pimp. He downloads all these movies and television
Legally?
shows
Legally.
legally,
I get them all
and
on iTunes.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just go around quickly. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I don't know. Forrest Gump, maybe?
Forrest Gump. Okay.
I actually, well, it's not my favorite movie of all time, but I just saw Black Swan, and it like
Yeah.
Freaked you
completely
out?
shattered me. It was insane. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's awesome.
I don't know what to do because I'm like more of a happy love story kind of movie, and my friends are like, yeah, you don't want to go
It's
there.
it's
Trippy. But
pretty,
Natalie
You'll be
Portman
fine.
deserving of the
Oh,
Oscar.
very. She was incredible. And,
Yeah.
But very few movies have sort of viscerally affected me in such a way. Like whenever the credits were rolling at the end and the lights were up, everybody in the theater that I saw it with just like sat there. Nobody moved, and everybody was pretty. I don't know. Pretty
Wigged.
shocked, I think.
Yeah. I gotta see it now. There's the pressure's on. Okay, and the McPhee Boys movies.
I don't know if I have a favorite, but I always come back to Empire Strikes Back in the Star Wars series.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I loved Star Wars. And how about you?
My favorite of right now, I could never pick a favorite of all time, but my favorite right now is probably maybe a tie between Blue Valentine and The King's Speech. The King's Speech was really, it's probably more so The King's Speech. It was such a spectacular movie.
I haven't heard anybody say anything bad. And Blue Valentine, the biggest problem with that is you can't find it anywhere. I mean, it just hasn't been released because it still has the NC-17, right? So it's
Oh, yeah,
what you're-
I found it.
the man.
He's the pimp man. He just gets us all of our
Heck yeah.
entertainment.
Okay, now listen. I want to get back to the music because that's the big thing. And you're going to be you scored huge at the Music PEI. You'll be there at ECMAs, and this album is coming out when? What's the due date? Do you have a plan?
Oh no, not really.
Is that too much pressure?
Well, we're still. I mean, we're still very much pushing trophies, really, because that came out just at the end of September. Next album, I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Maybe a year from
But
now.
are you playing new stuff when you're playing?
Yes, yeah, we are. We've found that playing new songs in a live setting is really great for us, and generally people like it. So
Yeah.
we will be doing that as much as we can.
What's the
It's
writing
a
process
love
like for
song.
you guys? Are you?
We kind of just we're very democratic. Basically, if anybody has an idea, we'll try it, and we're fairly prolific with songwriting. We have a lot of songs and a lot of different styles, and but when it comes to cut an album and stuff, that's when a lot of the tough love gets dealt
Gotta
out,
whittle it
and
down.
gotta whittle it down.
Yeah.
So it's always that's the most fun process for us, is sort of arranging and sort of focusing in a lot of these different musical ideas.
Cool. Very good. Well, we look forward to it. You were going to say something, and I bet you it was amazing.
Oh, I was just going to say, when you're cutting down songs, we have a well-worn chopping block
to you.
Yeah.
So did you even need to write anything for this album? No, you might have had a whole lot. Did you go back through the old ones? Because who was I talking to? Somebody, Chris Cummings, just did an album, but he went back through like 48 songs he'd written like ages ago and just said, oh my God, this wasn't terrible, but they just dropped it from the project because there was too many songs.
We have
You ever do
we
that?
have some songs that we'll probably revisit for the next album, but
Yeah.
when we approached writing Trophies, we had probably, I don't know, 18 or 20 songs, ideas, and we ended up cutting a lot of them loose because they didn't really fit aesthetically what we wanted to do. So
And that's not counting the ones like, if you go back to from the time we recorded the last album, that songs we started playing in a band and long before the project, but right before the recording,
Probably
we
been
probably
a million to 2 million.
Right.
Is what we're trying to say.
I hear
There's
ya.
a lot of songs.
Okay, we'll wait for the box set of Paper Lions, right?
We probably will move forward with new ideas rather than go back and try and look at
You're
old
different
stuff at this
people.
point.
Hey, who were you when you started? Who's different? Who's the same? Same people? I don't want to go Oprah on you
Dave
now,
used
but
to be a woman.
is
When
that true? See, and in
It was
this
about
light, you can
3
never.
years in. He got the change, and he's never been
Never
better.
worked better on someone than this.
to be honest, though, he didn't really
Right.
change at all.
No, I always had a beard. And my voice was always really low. I just started identifying myself differently, and it's really, I think it's a choice.
I'm starting to process it right now, and I'm thinking you were a man the entire time.
Barkeep, another round. Cheers to the Paper Lions, you guys. What a great year you're in. We look for. Oh, we need more.
I like all this juice.
Yeah, indeed. Well, thanks guys for making the time. Stay tuned for How Well Do You Know Your Homeland.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna kill you guys. Literally.
Murder.